Students, good morning. Students in the online, am I audible to you? Okay, now we'll go for further. So I hope students, in the previous session, we started with benefits of NumPy. Come in. Why NumPy module is required, and what are the differences between traditional list and ND array object. I hope you remember that differences between ND array and then traditional list, and these differences I already posted. I hope you read that, and we are ready for further discussion. What is today's discussion now? And today's discussion is ND array and how to create an ND array. What is ND array? ND array is an object. ND array object stores the data in the form of one-dimensional, two-dimensional, and n-dimensional. And moreover, I'd like to show you here ND array object. You might be aware of that, and previous class we did, and today's class we are talking about number of approaches to create an object of ND array. So I'm going to give you some small description. Let us be active, try to run it. So we know that, I'll write some description, students. We know that ND array is a predefined class, present in which model? NumPy model, and whose purpose is to store what values? 1D, 2D, and ND, n-dimensional arrays data. And you have seen already the normal Python programming does not contain the concept of arrays, and arrays computing and arrays operations can be performed by which operation? ND array, which is a class of which module? NumPy module. So if anybody asks you the question, how do you deal with the arrays in Python? What is your straightforward answer? Python does not contain arrays concept. If you want to deal with it, we need to use ND array of which class? NumPy module. ND array class of NumPy module. NumPy module is a predefined module of Python or third-party module? Third-party module. So do you know how to install it? Yes, we know. So let us move to the further. Online students, I hope you are aware of it. So ND array, first question will come in the interview point of view. What is ND array? ND array, you must give this type of description. What ND array can store? ND array can store 1D, one-dimensional data, two-dimensional data, and ND arrays data it can store. Now I'm going to move to the further. And moreover, I will take one small paint here. So ND array is a class. ND array is a class. I'll write a small description here. So here, this is an ND array class. I'll write it. ND array class of which one? NumPy module. What ND array class can do for us? What is the use of that? Now I'm going to talk about it. So once it is a class, what will present? Data members will present, methods will present, constructors will present, and many more things will present. Because already we know what is the class, what is the class description, and we already completed. Oops. So to create an object of ND array, we have the following essential methods. Essential functions, You can call it as methods even, right? They are, or I can say already it is there. Now I'm going to talk about first one. What is the first one, students? Array. Array of. Don't take much time. It is dead easy for us. One is called what? One more. I will. Sorry. Next, one more is called what you know? A range. A range. A range function. Next, third one is called what you know? Zeros. Zeros. And the fourth is called what? Ones. And next, fifth one is called what you know? Full. Full. And the sixth one is called identity. Identity. And the seventh one is called H stack. Very regularly asking question. H stack. And eighth is called what you know? V stack. And there are lot of methods, lot of functions I am going to tell you. These are the essential functions for creating an object of what? ND array. Did you understand the need of creating an object of ND array? Number one, what is the need? Taking less memory space for large samples of data. Taking what? Fast retrieval, because the data present in ND array is what? Clustered. And next is called what? On ND array, we can perform vector-based operations. And next is called what? Vector-based operations. That is called ND array object. Provides great methods for doing complex mathematical calculations. That's why we'll prefer to go for what? ND array class. Okay. And now I'm going to talk about the first function. What is the first function, students? Array of. I'm taking first function array of. I'm taking first function array of. What is the syntax of that? Now I'm taking syntax. So don't take much time. Variable name is equal to. These are all functions are present in which module? I'll write it. All the above functions. All the above functions present in where? NumPy module. NumPy module. So to use these functions from NumPy module, definitely we need to import NumPy or not. So I'll write NumPy dot, what is the function name? Array of. Array of. So coming to Vamsi Krishna. Good morning, sir. Is this H stack or Ha stack? My dear student, you don't know that and you are questioning me. Is it a H stack or V stack? Hash stack. So you are generally talking about your Twitter, all those things, and you are asking me this one. This is called H stack. This is called V stack. So hashtag no. So this is H stack. And then what? V stack. Coming to the point of it. Coming to the point of it. Variable name is equal to NumPy dot what? Array of object, comma what? D type. D type I'm going to write it. So this is called what? Variable name is equal to NumPy dot array of object, comma D type. What is the use of this function? Very simple, students. Follow me. Here I am explaining and practically more concentration will be shown and final documentation I will be giving you. Here, object is called what? Object can be any traditional Python objects. Any traditional Python objects. What are the objects of Python? 14 objects are available, right or not? Any 14 objects you can use for converting into what? ND array object. Array function is used for converting any traditional Python objects into ND array object. For what purpose? For getting the advantages of ND array concept. So D type represents, I'll write it here. Here D type represents, simple, students, represents, data type of C language. Data type of C language, not a simple data type. Represents internal data types of C language, such as, suppose you are taking int, right? You know int. But for int is concerned, you are having internally int 8, int 16, and int 32. These are all called what? Bits, etc. What is this int 8? 8-bit register, 16-bit register, 32-bit register. We have that 8-bit register, 16-bit register in the concept of what? Bitwise operators. Did you remember that? So that kind of representation will take it. But as far as the Python programmer is concerned, for D type is concerned, you need not write int 8, int 16, etc. We never bother about this D type. We always bother about only one D type, which is a super type of all the types in Python. What is that? Object, we will bother about it. Boys, are you following me? Don't sit like a sleepy faces. If you don't move, speak out, I'll ask questions. Right? So, what is this object represents? Here object represents any Python traditional objects. Right? D type represents what? Internal data type of what? C language. What is an internal data type? Int 8, int 16, int 32. This 8, 16, 32 are called what? Binary representation of your data. So 8-bit data, 16-bit data, 32-bit data is considered what? Int 8, etc. Next, if I go to float, here, float if I take it, it is considered what? Float 16, float 32, float 32, float 64 also will be taken it. Float 64 also will be taken it. This is called what? Internal data type of float is 16-bit, 32-bit, 64-bit. We never bother about in the programming at all. I'm just giving you this like this. Next is called what? Strings. For strings is concerned, we don't have any string mechanism in C language. We are taking string mechanism in the form of array of characters. Right? So we don't have str data type in C. No, we don't have any string data type in C. We will take what? Array of characters. If you are aware of C language, array of characters is a concept. Such type of mechanism is not there. There is a symbol called what? U. That is called Unicode representation. U. Suppose if my string contains data, something like 4 letters are there, you'll get what, like this, you'll get it. U4. What is this? U represents Unicode data. Any string data which is containing alphabets is considered represented as U. If the string contains 4 letters, 4 will come. Suppose if the string contains 2-letter word, 3-letter word, 4-letter word, 6-letter word, it will allocate the memory space for maximum string. You will get this data type as what? U6, you will get it. You will not get a second memory like this. Highest memory is the string related value will be coming here. I hope I'll show you that entire thing. U is represented. U with some number of characters will be represented. And next I'm writing here array function. Array function is used for converting which one? Traditional Python objects into what? Into an object of ND array. That ND array can be either 1D, 2D or ND. Either that was 1D or it can be 2D and it can be what? ND. It can be ND. Here array is used for converting traditional Python objects into ND array object, 1D, 2D and ND. So what is the use of array function? Converting the given traditional Python object into ND array. That can be either 1D, 2D or ND. We are going to discuss that. Now I am going to talk about variable name. I'll talk about variable name last. Here variable name represents an object of what? Class. Already told you in the class numpy dot ND array. So almost all these functions are creating an object of what? ND array. Every function returns an object of end array. Shall I go to the example now? Let's go to the example. Go to the Python environment. Jupyter notebook, I will take it. I told you yesterday the downloading mechanism for you. I hope you might be downloaded that. So let's go to the place here, new here, Python here. So coming to the point back, here I'm going to write it. Start here, import numpy as what? NP. Numpy as NP. Now, how do you print the version of it? NP dot underscore underscore version underscore underscore of. So you'll be getting like this. Now go for creating one type of traditional Python objects. Take it. A is equal to 10. What is the type of A? Int. Integer కాదు. A type of A. Integer. The old knowledge. Is it integer? Oh, int. It is int. So 10 is called what? Int. Now coming to the point of it. That what I want to convert into ND array. So X is equal to NP dot array of A. Array of A. Print of what you know, students? Print of what you know? X comma type of X. Type of X. Which is called what? ND array. So 10 is converted into what type? Integer data converted into ND array. Such a small data converting into ND array is no meaning at all. Are you following me? There is no meaning at all. That's why I'm just showing to you any object can be converted like this. Now you can find out X dot. I did not specify any data type, right? Are you following me? Writing data type is called optional. Here writing D type is optional. You print the D type once. How do you print the D type? X dot. In the traditional Python object, what is the data member available? D type. What is the D type here? Instance data member. How do you call it? With respect to the object of ND array. What is an object of ND array? X. X dot D type. If you don't know OOPS concept, we can't do anything else. What is X? Madhubabulu, palkal ippudu, meer boys. Girls, I will make them to sit in the last, sit in the here. Come on, speak out. What is X? Girls, what is X? Huh? Object. What is X? What is X? Rahul is saying, read out. All of you read out. X is an object of ND array. Pala రోజు క్లాస్ కి వస్తారు ఎందుకు చేసి ఏం చేస్తారా వచ్చి వాట్ ఈజ్ ఎక్స్ ఎక్స్ ఈజ్ అన్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ ఆఫ్ ND array. Last class onwards I'm shouting like anything, right? See that what is that data type here? Int 32. Int 32. Print off, if I write it X dot D type, it is going to print what? Int 32. What is int 32? What is int 32? ఏం గుర్తున్నది మీకు అసలు? ఇంటర్నల్ డేటా టైప్ ఆఫ్ సి లాంగ్వేజ్. int 8, int 16, int 32, these are all called what? Internal data types of C language. There is no meaning as far as the programmer is concerned. Next, A is equal to 12.34. A comma type of A. If you don't answer, I will continue my session without asking questions. If you speak, it's good health for you. Otherwise, you'll become bulldozer. I can't say anything. What is this A type? Float. Because I can't continue such type of bulldozer things. So NP dot what? Array of what? A. Print of what here? B comma type of B. Type of B. What is B here? Object of ND array. Object of ND array. Right? B dot D type. You see B dot D type. Data type. It is going to be called what? Float 64. Print of what? You know, B dot D type. It is going to print the data like this. Now, float 64. Now, next I'm going to introduce here only we are writing one more attribute I am introducing today. What is the attribute? ndim. Ndim stands for n dimension. It is also called one type of instance data member. Instance data member. ndim is also called one type of instance data member. In which class? ND array class. Every instance data member must be called with respect to object name. How do you call it now? Print B here. B you print it. This is my array. This is containing single element. Single element does not contain any dimensions. If I want to find out the dimension, B dot ND array object dot ndim, it will print 0, indicating that only one element is there is no dimension at all. Only one object is there is no dimension at all. What is this dimension? 0-dimensional data. All fundamental data type values of Python, if I converted into what? ND array object, whose dimension is called what? 0. Whose dimension is 0. Finished. Now I am going to enter into the another area called what? List. Writing. Now I am going to take it. List I am going to take it. Even you can take string also. Let me take one s is equal to. Now I am taking here Python. Print of s comma type of s. It is just like a data types in Python only. If you don't interact with me, nothing will come to you. It's up to you. Now I'm going to convert it into a is equal to np dot array of s. Print of a comma type of s, type of a, which is going to print what? Python in the form of ND array. You print a normally, it is array of what? Python. U6. I already told you. What is this 6? Number of characters I told. What is my number of characters? 6. U is called what? String representation. What is this now? Less than 6 I said. What is this 6 represents? Number of characters. Still, if you want to go for it, a is equal to what I am writing? I'm writing my name. B is equal to np dot array of what? Yes. And print of what? You say directly B. U3. What is this 3 represents? Number of characters. These are all called very regularly asking question. B dot D type you say. U3. Print of what you say? B dot what? D type you say. It is going to print the data less than U3. U represents Unicode representation. 3 represents length of your string. It is an internal data types of C language. Now, B dot what? Ndim, which is called 0 because only one word is there. Are you getting me? Go to the next one. I am going to introduce one more kind of part I am going to say. This is representing what? This is representing fundamental data. One word value we are going to take. Of course, str comes under sequence type. Now I'll go for what? Range. R is equal to what? Range of 10, 20. 10, 20 or 21 I will say. Now print it. Print R comma what? Type of R. It is getting the range. Now I am converted into A is equal to np dot array of R. And print that A, which is going to contain the range of values. And moreover, you want to print the type also, you can print a type of A. See students, it is called what? ND array. Now carefully follow. Range of values are coming. How many values are there with you? So it is available in the form of one row. It is available not in the form of rows and columns. It is only one dimension we can call. How do you find out that? A dot D type. First you take D type. What is the D type? Int 32. All the values are integer type. Next is called what? A dot ndim. What is the dimension? 1. Earlier dimension is what? 0. Now this dimension is what? 1. Now I am going to take up One more attribute is there, student. One more attribute is there, because everybody will ask you, the attribute is called shape. What is that? Instance data member we can call. Instance data member we can call. How do you find the shape of it? Dimension is different from shape. Shape A dot instance data member it is. What it is going to be? 11 comma. What is that 11 comma represents? 11 elements are available. 11 elements are available. We are going to get 11 comma. Tuple format it is coming. Are you able to follow? Next I am going to take up. R is equal to range of 0 comma 10 I will say. 0 comma 10 I will say. Or 1 comma 10 I will say. 1 comma 10 means what will come? 1 to 9 will come. 1 to 9 will come. Straightforward I will take it. NP dot array of R I will say. And the print of A you say. And the type of A you say. Now you see the data is like this. I hope you are following me. What is this ND array? Class. And what is this A is called? Object of ND array. What is the dimension? Come on, A dot shape, A dot D type. One thing I am printing. A dot ndim. Got it? A dot what? Shape. So it is going to give you 9 elements. Getting my point? How many attributes are there in ND array? Most useful attributes in ND array is called what? Shape, dimension, D type. Very regularly asking question. If you don't remember, we can't say anything else. So I said in the class. After that, we are entering into the next step. Another part of the subject. Here we are getting it. Now I want to, since I have 9 elements, only 1 dimension, I want to reshape this value. Reshape this data. Which data I want to reshape? ND array A object is there. Now I want to reshape it. Reshaping means what? Converting 1-dimensional data to 2-dimensional organization. Since I have 9 elements are there, what can be shaped it? 3 into 3 matrix. Arrays are nothing but what? 2-dimensional matrices, 1-dimensional matrices like that. So I want to go for 3 by 3. 3 rows and 3 columns. How many dimensions are there? 2 dimensions. How do you do it? This shaping setting can be done in 2 ways. What is the first one? A dot. In ND array object, there is a function called what? Reshape. Reshape of what? 3 comma 3. 3 comma 3. The elements of A can be reshaped with what? 3 comma 3. That means it is showing the elements of A in the form of reshaping mechanism. Still it you see, array only we are having. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is comes under what? Reshaping mechanism. Still, that means A elements are just reshaped and then shown like this. Shown like this. And finally, what I am trying to say is, I am going to say here A dot reshape of 3 comma 3 only displaying the data. Still, if I print A, it is still containing what? 1-dimensional data like this only. You see that it is containing 1-dimensional data like this. What I should do? You know already, students. A is equal to 1. A plus 1, if I say, what is the answer is coming? 2. But A value remains 1 only. If I write A is equal to A plus 1, then it is modified to what? 2. Similarly, if I say this mechanism, you say now A dot shape, it is going to be like this only. Still, if I print A, same elements are available. What I do is A is equal to A dot reshape of 3 comma 3. You see that. Now you print A. Now you print A. Are you getting my point? So this is called what? Reshaped value. 3 by 3. How do you find out that? A dot ndim. What is the dimension? Polakand Mudubovilu. So it is going to be called as what? 2. 2 dimension. 2 rows and then columns are available. Rows and columns are available. 2 dimension. Row and a column. Row and a column combination is called 2 dimension. What is the shape of it? A dot shape is equal to C. 3 comma 3, you will get it. 3 comma 3. What is that? The first 3 represents number of rows. Second 3 represents, yes. So if I shout like anything, if you don't respond, there is no meaning for my shouting. If you shout, then I'll go detail. If you don't speak, I'll also go smoothly. I'll go on speaking. You go on watching it like that. So online students will communicate with me. I'll go on talking to them. A dot shape is written. This is called a one mechanism. So if I print A, what is happening? 3 rows and then columns. Now I want to flatten my array. Flattening means what? I want to get once again like this. I want to get once again like this. Flattening means what? I want to reshape it to single dimension once again. How do you do it now? A dot, A is equal to, come on, A dot, reshape of what? Come on. I say 9 comma. I say that A like this. What is happening? 9 comma means what? I am flattening my list. 9 elements. You flatten the list. This is called what? Only like this is specified. If I print A, it is going to print the data like this. Are you able to get it? Now, this is comes under only shaping the value can be done like this. Next, I'm going to introduce one mechanism to shape my values are reshape function. There is one more mechanism is available. What is the mechanism? By using shape attribute. I'm changing the shape of it. What is the shape now you see? What is the shape? 9 comma. Today I want to set the shape of A. How do you do the another way? A dot shape is equal to 3 comma 3. I'm changing the shape of my ND array object, which is going to be reshaped to what? Matrix. You print A, it is going to be converted as what? 3 rows and 3 columns. 3 rows and 3 columns are changed. Are you following me? Now, what is the shape? Attribute. I'm setting the shape of it. It is equal to which function? Like a reshape function of 3 comma 3. So how many ways are there to reshape my data? 2 ways. One is by using reshape function. One more by using shape attribute. A dot endim you say, getting 2 by 2. A dot shape you say, it is called 3 comma 3. And A dot D type you say, it is going to get a int 32. Okay, this is about what? ND array mechanism of array. Let me go to the next concept called what you know? List. I will take it. See that carefully. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 15, and then next is called some 25, and then 35. And see that L1 comma type of L1. Type of L1. I got my data. If you don't speak, if I go on speaking, it will be a fast for you. If I am waiting for your speaking, it will be taking so much of a heavy effort for me to speak from you people. So I'm not going to wait. If you like it, you speak to me. Otherwise, I'll continue my session. Now I'm converting this list data into ND array. NP dot array of L1. Now, if I look into that, A dot A you printed, it is going to print the data like this. A dot endim, one dimension, A dot shape, it is going to give you 12. Now, these 12 elements are there. I want to reshape it. A dot shape is equal to some 4 comma 3. You print this A, 4 rows and 3 columns. A dot endim you say, it is printing 2 dimensions. A dot shape you say, it is going to give you 4 comma 3. Because, so it is going to give you dimension is 2 and the shape is called 4 rows and then 3 columns. A dot shape is equal to, I can also say 6 comma 2 also I can say combination. Suppose if I say 6 comma 3, you'll get error. You see the error? What is that error? Cannot reshape of size of 12 into 6 comma 3. 12 elements cannot be reshaped to 6 comma 3. 6 comma 3 you want to replace, you need to have 18 elements. but I have only 12 elements. So I can say 6 comma 2. So that error will be solved it. And print that A here, 6 rows and 2 columns are available. Okay. Now I want to go for reshaping into, this is comes under two-dimensional. So Kalle and D. Are you seeing now, my dear student? Are you seeing now here how it is looking like? How does the data look for 3 or 4 ND? So we are seeing this now. I hope you are looking at this. We are looking at this. This is something like equal to what? You observe it. It's very easy actually. Now you take it. Kalyan, which is very simple thing you are asking. A is equal to, you take it, or L1 is equal to. It is very easy to understand. 10 comma 20 comma 30. Next is called 40 comma 50 comma 60, which I already discussed it. 70 comma 80 comma 90. This is called L2. L2 you take it. B is equal to NP dot array of what is this? L2. And print this B, which is going to give you, directly it is going to print like this. Kalyan, I hope you understand this point. So how this data is going to be reshaping? It is going to be simply called what? That a nested list mechanism is getting converted into another nested list in an ND array with a less minimal memory space is giving it. So coming to the point of it, we converted this inner list directly into that. No need to go for any shaping mechanism. If at all you want to reshape it, P dot shape is equal to 9 comma. I can flatten my list. Is equal to, I can say. So say B here, it is going to be getting like this. B is like this. Okay, now go back to A once again. This is my data. How many elements are there? 12 elements are there. I want to reshape it to what? N dimensional. What is this dimension called? 2D. What is the earlier one is called 1D. Now I'm going for what? 2D. ND array object can store what? 1D data, 2D data, ND data. A dot shape is equal to 2 comma 2 comma 3. 2 comma 2 comma 3. A dot shape is equal to 2 comma 2 comma 3. What is this now? Two matrices. Each matrix contains what? 2 rows and how many? 3 columns. 2 rows. How many columns? This is comes under one ND array object. Are you able to follow? Yes, very simple. Let us watch this now. A, you write it. Two matrices with 2 rows and then 3 columns here. So what is the endim here? A dot what? Endim. Got the 3. A dot shape you see. 2 comma 2 comma 3 is the data which is available. I hope you are following me. So this is called what type of conversion? What type of conversion it is? Array function can convert any object into which type? ND array type. You can go to set type, you can go to any data you take it. S1 is equal to what? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. For example, you take it print of what here? S1 comma, type of S1 you say. Just set type, not maintaining any insertion order. A is equal to NP dot array of what? S1. A you print it. It is going to come in the same order, whatever the set is displaying. In that order only ND array is maintaining. What is the type here? Object type. Superclass of all the types. We worry about the D type is only object. We never bother about int 16, float 32, all those things we never bother about it. Come on, how do you reshape it? Shape of how many is equal to 2 comma 3. Cannot reshape size of 1 into the shape, because this is one special point. Even I getting this. See, any type of set is available. It is taken as what? One dimensional part only. Just look at it. It is one special point to be rememberable here. What is the dimension here? 0. before reshaping, check the dimension. A dot what shape you see? What is the shape? There is no data present inside, like individual elements are not following like this. This entire thing is treated as what? Single element only. The entire set elements are taken as what? Single element only. First of all, converting the set into which type? ND array object is okay. And that entire set is taken as a single element. That a single element cannot be going for what? Reshaping. And the dimension also called what? 0. You see len of A, len of A, which is containing A. What is this? Is A is containing? It is not containing any dimension. Shape also will not come. But when you go to the list type here, when you go to the list type and all, you will be getting what? Size will come. Let us take this data once and coming to this place. Here you see len of what? B you say. It will be giving you what? len of B. What it is containing? It is containing what? 3 inner lists are available. Same thing is converted into what also? Same thing is converted into what? ND array object is converted. Are you getting this? So coming to the point of it, when I'm converting this set into which type? ND array object, it is treated as what? One element only. What is the dimension here? 0. Shape is nothing is there. So once this shape is like that, you cannot go for reshaping it as what? Something like 2, 3 or something like this. You cannot go for it. Last and final. This is which element? Set element. I cannot go for what? A dot shape. A dot shape is equal to something like 6 elements are there. 3, 2. You cannot reshape the size of 1. Only one element is there. You cannot reshape to what? 3, 2. So once you convert the set into ND array object, that time ND array object cannot be reshaped. It is one special point you need to remember. Next, go to the next point. D1 is equal to 10 colon Python, 10 colon Python. Next time writing, this is also very special concept you need to remember. 12 colon what? Java. Next time writing 30 colon what I'm saying, C. And next is called 40 colon what, C++. This is my data. Print of what? D1. D1. Type of D1. Take care, students. This is my given data, dictionary. Now I am converted into what? ND array object. NP dot what? Array of D1. D1. So coming to the point back, here converted. Print of what? A comma type of A. Type of A. Dictionary object also can be converted into which array? ND array. Now you see, students, immediately the moment when you say check the dimension, A dot endim, A dot endim, what is that? 0 dimension. A dot shape, what is that? There is no shape at all. Can I reshape this now? We cannot. When 0 dimension, when shape is nothing, we cannot go for converting into what type? Reshaping. Dimension is not possible and reshaping is also not possible because there is no data. Single element it is treated as. Single element cannot be going forward, reshaping the value. So when I am converting what type to what type? Set type and then dictionary type to ND array object, we cannot reshape it. That type of documentation part which is already there in our class, which is mentioned it. So students, I hope you are understanding about what is a array function can do for you. What the array function can do? And one thing make it granted, student, whatever the data science level you are coming across, make one thing granted, double granted, list values and then tuple values only can be converted into what type? ND array things. Array things are very rarely which are coming, but I shown all the things in the class. So only list and tuple you are converted into what? ND array. Last and final, regarding the tuple, I will take it. T is equal to, we are going to take it. We are going to take it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. This is my data which I am having. This is my data what I am having. Now you print it. A is equal to NP dot array of what? T. T. and print this A value here. You say what, ln of A dot ndim, you say. It is going to give you one dimension. A dot what you go for shape. Now it is ready to reshape it. How do you reshape it? A dot shape is equal to 3, 2 or 2, 3, whatever you like it. So print this A like this. A dot shape is equal to what next? Is equal to what I can say? 2, 3 you say. 2, 3 you say. A is like this, we are getting it. Are you able to follow here? Now. So coming to the point of it, my dear student Naresh, when 7 elements are there, how can you reshape to 2 by 2, my dear student? So when a list has only 7 values, then we want to reshape it to 2 into 2. How do you do it? It is not possible at all. If you have 20 fruits with you and I want to arrange with 7 fruits with you, how do you arrange in a 2 by 2 matrix? Possible? Impossible. I already told you. Error also I shown you, Naresh. So coming to the point back, I already shown you the errors for you. This is an error, I got it. Previously I shown you the error or not? What is the error we got it? And of course that error is out. That is solved it. So this is my data 2, 3. I want to reshape it to what? 3, 3. Possible? Not possible to reshape it. Take one tuple. Naresh doubt you take it. Naresh doubt you take it. Actually it is not possible. He has to understand that. Comma what? 70. 70. How many elements are there? 7 elements. 7 elements are there. A dot what? np dot array of what? T. T. Print A here. What is the A dot ndim? 1. A dot shape 7. Now you reshape it. A dot shape is equal to what? 2, 2. 2, 2. Seema, read out. So cannot reshape 7 size into this one. Now A dot reshape of. So first of all, that is not correct doubt. 3, 2. Error will come. Cannot reshape the size of 7 into what? 3, 2. Are you getting? If at all you are interested to reshape it, the data must be satisfied the rule of reshaping rules. Then only we can go for reshaping it. Did you understand this mechanism? So coming to the point back, array function is clear. Now I am going to say, once we create an array, we can go for converting into 1D, 2D and etc. kind of things we can do it. Let me go for a range. Now here onwards, it is very simple now. Let's go for range. And one small point also I want to show you. What is the small point you observe it? Now I am taking tuple. Tuple you take it. This is the tuple. Now I am going to write it. This is my data. Take this data. Now I am converting into what? A is equal to np dot array of what? T. A is printed like this. Which type of data you are looking here? Integer type. A dot what here? D type. Which type? Int type. Now I want to convert B into what? np dot array of T comma D type is equal to float. I am writing float. D type is equal to what? Float. Are we understanding this? So np dot array of T comma D type of float. What is the meaning? Convert the T elements, which is integer type, into B ND array. In what format? Float format. Print this B. You see 10 point, 20 point, 30 point, 40 point, 50 point, 60 point. Nothing but which type? Float type. B dot D type is equal to getting what? Float 64. I hope you are following me. Right. Now, like that, I want to convert this value. For example, I want to convert this value into which type I want to go for it. Into str, I want to convert it. str. What I'm writing? Python data type I am writing. See that everything is written within where? Single quotes. What is that? U2. What is that 2 represents? Length of my value. Are you getting my point? So, coming to the point of it, this is about what? D type representation. Now I am coming to where? A range function. Let us. It's a very simple, like how we learned copy function, insert function, append function in list. Like that, these are also very, very easy. So coming to the point of it, a range function, I am going to take it. What is the syntax here? Easy. Variable name is equal to numpy dot a range. It is not arrange. Arrange, no, it is not arrange. It is called a range. Actually, the function is called a range. For that, a they are adding. That is called array range. Palkanda sare. Array range. Boys, model rava meku. You don't know how to speak, boys? Huh? Don't know? Spell out. Array range. A range. Spell out. అందుకనే మధ్యలో మాట్లాడుతూ ఉండాలి. You need to speak like that. Girls, spell out like that. A range. So numpy dot a range of it will take syntax. Syntax number 1 I will take. I don't take much time. Come on, understand this. Value I am going to say. Range contains how many syntaxes? 3. Range of value, range of start comma stop, range of start comma stop comma step. Here also same. Syntax number 1. Here I am going to say syntax number 2. Syntax number 2 is called what? Numpy dot start comma start comma stop. So this will give you the range of values from where? 0 to value minus 1. Gives the range of values from where? Start to stop minus 1. Start to stop minus 1. Next is called what? Syntax number 3. Syntax number 3. Start comma stop comma step I will take up. Start to step minus 1 with which value? Step value. See students, this function will generate range of values. Array function is doing what? Converting any object into what? ND array. But here range of values will be generated and kept into the ND array in the form of one-dimensional only. Now I am writing here a range function converts or generates what? Range of values, generates range of values in the form of what? ND array, in the form of, I'll write one dimension, one dimension only in the object of ND array, but not possible, but not 2D and what? ND. It won't generate. To generate, come on, I already told you, to generate or build 2D and what? ND, we use, I told already, shape attribute or what? Reshape function. Reshape function I already told you. Go for the example. All these things I'll send you the document finally for you today after explaining. Let's go for the discussion. Online students, did you understand this syntax? Nothing. Today is very easy. What I'm taking? Range only I'm taking. Today I'm taking what? Array range in ND array. Right? Go to the place. So nothing is there to speak. Nothing is there to get difficulty here. Once you speak. If you don't speak, if you sit like a statue, like Amirpet, some statues are there. If you sit like that, nothing will come. Rain also falling down. Hot temperature is coming out. Sleeping, not sleeping. Sitting like that, nothing will come out of it. Now, A is equal to NP dot A range of, I'm writing something like 10. Print of what here? A comma type of A, which is going to give you the data called what? 0 to 9. Coming to 0 to 9. What is this now? ND array. So A dot what? Endim. This is one. A dot what you know? Shape. A dot shape will give you 10 comma. Now it won't give you directly 2 dimension. If you want to generate 2 dimension, what should I do? A dot shape is equal to 10 elements can be reshaped as what? 5 comma 2 or 2 comma 5. So print this A, it is going to give you like this. A dot shape. Now you say A dot endim you say, it is going to give you 2. A dot shape you print it, it is called 5 comma 2. I can change the style of this, reshaping can be done. A dot shape is equal to 2 comma 5. And then say here, close the bracket. Now you say here, print A. Now you'll be getting like this. Now you say A dot endim you say. Now A dot shape you say, it is going to give you the data like this. This is for which syntax? First syntax. Range of value. Second syntax I am going to introduce. NP dot A range of 10 comma 20, 10 comma 22 or 10 comma 23. That is a 10 to what? 23 minus 1. Right? Done. Print this A. Print A comma type of A. Type of A. Which is going to give you this many. Which is going to give you this many. And print that A dot shape you print it. A dot shape you print it. It is 13 elements are there. 13 elements means can you reshape into 16 to 2? You cannot. So you cannot reshape into any of the size. Are you following? So you can reshape only vertically, you can change it. Vertically, you can change it. How do you do that? Is equal to 13 comma 1. What is that 13? 13 rows, 1 column. Imagine it. So A you print it. It is coming like this. Are you getting this? You cannot go for reshaping it to 12 comma 1 or something like this. Follow? Now, if you want to go for it, take it, you reduce one thing, you 22 you say, and print off what you say, A comma type of A you say. Now you got these elements. A dot shape is equal to what you say. How many elements are there? 12 elements are there. Now you can say 3 comma 4, 3 comma 4, 12 exactly. You got the data like this. Are you following me? Now A dot shape is equal to, you can say 2 comma 3 you can say. You can say like this also. You got it like this. 2 matrices. Are you following me? Like this also you can go for arranging it. That is called which type of syntax? Start comma stop. Now I am going to introduce next term. A is equal to NP dot what? A range of 10 comma 22 comma, I say 2. What is this 10, 22, 2? Start, stop, step. What are the values starts with? 10, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. This is the data what you are going to get it. 22 will come up? No, 22 will not come. So here it is going to be like this. So this is always giving you what? Single dimension only. Not able to give the multi dimensions here. Not able to give the multi dimensions here. Are able to get it? So if we go for next one more kind of value, you say here something like 52 you say, something like 52 you say, or something like 61 you say. Now I am saying 5. Now I am saying 5. That means step is called what? 5, 5. 10, 15 like this it is going to give you. A dot shape is equal to, the data is like this. You can go for reshaping it according to your shaping for policies. 11 elements cannot be reshaped to any one of the size. So if we go for this something like what you know, something like what you know, something like you know, how much I will make it? 66 you make it. 66 you make it. So you say this 66. Now you come to this now. Here you come to this now. You say reshape it. 12 elements are coming. You can reshape it to the mechanism like this. Are you following me? A dot shape is equal to 2 comma 3 comma 3, you can say 3 comma, what is this? 2, 3 comma 2. So that A you print it is going to be like this. So A range function can build only 1D directly. To reshape it to 2D or ND, we will go for what? Reshaping or shape attribute, we will take it. So A range function also creates what? Object of ND array. Array, and what is the difference between array and A range? A range generates a sequence of values and build ND array. But array function can convert any Python traditional object into which type? ND array object. Two different purposes. Now I am going to enter into the online students. Another function I am going to take it. What is the another function now? Zeros function I will take it. Because all these things you will come across in NASCAM exam also. NASCAM, who are interested to write it, you will come across these mechanisms. And in data science, these mechanisms are important in your algorithms. Right? Now I am going for what? Zeros matrix I want to build. So the name itself says that the zeros. I want to build like this. 0, 0, 0. Like this, I want to build it. Zero matrix, I want to build it. How do you build this zero matrix? Just to think about it. Zero matrix, how do you build it? Just to follow me. Here I am writing L1 is equal to, I'll take it 0, comma 0, comma 0, 0, comma 0, comma 0, 0, comma 0, comma 0. So how many zeros? 9 zeros. 9 zeros. Print of L1 comma type of L1. So this I need to convert into ND array object. NP dot what? Array of what? L1. Yes, you print A here. You print A here. It is going to print like this. A dot what I should say? A dot shape is equal to 3 comma 3. Now if I print A, this is prepared like this. So first what I did, I created a list, converted into ND array object. Later I applied a shape attribute. Then only I am going to get this type of zero matrix. I don't want to go for this. I want to go for directly what? I want to go for directly a matrix. How do you do that? See the syntax. I'll go for this syntax here. Observe it. Syntax. So variable name is equal to np dot numpy dot zeros of, I am writing shape comma, that is nothing but your value, shape comma, and a D type I am going to write it. D type I am going to write it. Zeros matrix is used for what? Building zero matrix of either 1D or 2D or ND. Go for that, observe it, then I'll come to the description part. A is equal to np dot zeros of, I say 4. 4 comma, just only 4 I said. What are the 4? Shape place I wrote 4. That means zeros matrix will create an ND array object with what? 0 point, comma, 0 point, comma, 0 point, comma, 0 point it will create. That means 4 zeros will be filled in the ND array object. 4 zeros will be built in the ND array object. A comma type of A comma type of A, 0 point, 0 point, 0 point. What is an object here? ND array object, NumPy class of this one. Now only you are facing problem, I hope so. When I go to indexing, slicing, whether to teach or not, I'm getting dilemma now. So it's up to you, but I will discuss in the class. I'll never force you to spell out in the class. If you spell out, it's a good health for you. Otherwise, you will be in Amirpet only up to 19 years, 90 years, senior citizen. So take care. Now, what is the dimension here? ND. It is called a one dimension only. Now I want to go for what? Shaping. How do you shape it? A dot shape of, what I can say is equal to 2 comma 2. So A you print it, it is going to be 0 point, 0 point, 0 point. What is the here number of zeros are how many? 4. What is the D type here by default taking here? Float is taking. I want to build A is equal to NP dot zeros of 4 comma int. I can write it directly. You can write even D type also, no issue. D type is equal to int. What is this concept called? Gurtuledu manakade. Keyword arguments concept we can call. Long ago, we discussed the keyword arguments concept. If you don't remember, we never help it anything. We have already discussed in the class. It is going to be called what? D type is called 0, 0, 0 is coming. What is the value earlier? 0.0 is coming. Now I am going to say A dot shape is equal to what? 2 comma 2. I said A is equal to 0, 0 matrix is coming. Now I want to go for what? One more thing. A is equal to NP dot what? Array of 9. I am saying 9. Int I am writing int. What is that 9? Zeros I need to write. Zeros I will write it. A 9 I am writing. That indicates initialize the ND array object with what? 9 zeros. Print immediately A comma type of A. Type of A. Now see that 9 zeros are filled. A dot shape is equal to 3 comma 3. It is going to build A is equal to 3 by 3 matrix is printed with zeros. Got it? Now this is called what? Filling with zeros. Now I want to directly build the 3 by 3 matrix. How do you build? A is equal to NP dot zeros of, directly I am writing, this is my function bracket student. There I am writing 3 comma 3. 3 comma 3 of what? Comma int type. Int type. See that 3 comma 3 I wrote in the shape format, which is going to print directly A comma type of A. See that directly what matrix is printed? 3 by 3 matrix is printed. 3 by 3 zeros matrix is printed. Similarly, go to the point back. Go to the point back. I will take the same mechanism here. I will write here 4 comma, not only 4 comma 6 matrix I will create. 4 comma 6 matrix I will create. 4 rows and then 6. Now I will do the same thing here. Now I will do the same thing here. I say 3 comma 3 comma 3 I will say 3 comma 3 comma 3. 3 matrices with what? 3 rows and then 3 columns. A dot endim. A dot endim 3 dimension. A dot shape is called what? 3 comma 3 comma 3. Actually dead easy now. Once we know the programming of previous Python classes. We don't know that. It's very difficult. Sorry, speaking Greek and Latin only. Right? In 10th class, we'll read 11 subjects. In intermediate, we'll read only 5 subjects. Maths, physics, chemistry. Sanskrit, English, only 1 or 2 days before we will read. After that, when we go to your graduation, our engineering, again, there are 60 subjects you will read. And after that, nothing will come out in the brain. After that, you'll go to PG level. PG level, you will read only 1 subject. That is a specialization. As on today's specialization, if you see, no specialized people are available now. So only 1 subject in the life is useful to you. All these things is just waste for you. Only 1 subject is useful. That Python, if you remember. If that 1 subject also, if you don't remember, and it is a heavy weight on the earth also. And then Bhumiki Baru antaru danni. In Telugu, heavy weight on the earth. And earth also cannot bear it. Right. Come to the point of it. A dot shape. I hope you are understanding this. 3 comma 3 comma 3. Compulsory questions in interview point of view, these kind of mechanisms. Understand this zeros function? Coming to used for what purpose? This function is used for building zero matrix. Building zero matrix. Either with 1D, comma what? 2D, and next is what? ND. And yesterday one student asked, today you did not there. Sir, Python, sir, data science I am not learning. Shall I attend these classes or not? He is asking me. NumPy and Pandas are data science related topics now. I am attending Python now. Shall I attend or not? I said that NASCAM, when you go to any interviews, they will ask these questions, I said. And today he is not there. So like that people mindset is, they are sleeping. So let it be, we can't say anything. This function is used for building zero matrix either with 1D, 2D or what? ND. And you have seen how we are using it. And whose examples also I will post it. Whatever examples are discussed, a big documentation I will give you. What is the next function? What is the next function? Once function I will go for it. Once function I will take. It is so easy for you to build once function also. Tell me now. Don't take much time. Fourth. What is this now? Once. 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 Variable name is equal to NumPy dot once. Once of shape comma D type. Used for building which matrix? Once matrix. Either with 1D or 2D or ND. Easy. Don't take much time. A is equal to right ma. Vamshi Deepak, I already told you ma. Regular expressions is also there. I'll explain to you regular expressions topic in the class. Vamshi Deepak, I'll explain. Don't excite, okay? I'll explain. That is my last topic. That is my last topic. Okay? A dot, come on, NP dot, once of. Tell me, shape comma D type. I'll write 4. Only D type I am not writing. I am not writing D type. See that print A. 1.1.1 point. What should I do now? Design the same thing. Come on. What should I do? D type is equal to what? Int. Print what? A. Like this. You can also do like this. What you can do? Like this. I will say something like, 6. It is going to be printed 6 once. A dot shape is equal to what? 3, 2. 3, 2. It is going to print like this. Are you okay, students? Now, boys, are you okay? I'm moving the head like this. Only good morning. Today also good morning unable to say. Today also unable to say good morning because directly coming from bed only. Removing the bed sheet aside and taking the book and coming and sitting in the class. Because by seeing you, I can say that offline students especially. Online students, I don't know. Maybe they are active. But offline boys especially, each one is maybe 300 kilos weight, everybody. Now coming to the point of it. A is equal to, come on, next. NP dot once of, what I'll say. Directly I'm writing 3, 3, int I will write it. You say A, it is going to give you what? 3 by 3 matrix. You say this is called which dimension? A dot what? Ndim, which is 2 dimension. I want to go for multi-dimensional. So 4, 3, 3. 4, 3, 3. 4 matrices with 3 rows and 3 columns. Easy. So how do you build zero matrix? Zeros of. How do you print once matrix? Once of. How do you build the ND array object with range of values? A range of. How do you convert ND array? How do you convert Python traditional objects into ND array? By using array of. The interviewer will ask you like this only. If you say, sir, but I heard about it in the sleeping mode, I heard about it, sir. Nothing is remembering, sir. So they won't say student dot sleep is equal to wake up. That attribute is not there. Try to speak clearly in the class. Now I'll go for one more function is there. What is the function name? Full function is there. Full. What is this full function is? Full function. Fifth one I am going to talk about. The function name is called full. I am taking. What is this now? Variable name is equal to full. Here, zeros matrix is coming, ones matrix is coming. So what is not there? Twos matrix is not there. Twos. Threes matrix is not there. Fours matrix is not there. I want the matrix with a two value to fill. Three values to fill. Four value to fill. For that full, I will write it here. What I am writing? I am writing here shape, and next I am writing here fill underscore value, comma shape, comma D type. Fill underscore value, shape, comma D type. This function is used for building any matrix, either with 1D or 2D or ND with what value? Fill value. How do you use it? Come to that. A is equal to NP dot full. What is the value I am saying? 4 comma some 6 comma int I am writing. Right? You see, students, what is happening? What is this now? The value, even I wrote a little different syntax attributes, I will exchange it. Shape, comma, you see this once 4. What is this for? Shape. What is the element? 6. 4 elements of which value? 6. I want to fill the value 6 with what? 4. In mummy problem. Every time sitting in the class, not in listening mode. Yours. Seriously listen the class. Beginning very serious. After that diluted. Next is that only. Both of you will send you out. Impression atla unchukoval atla. Totally wrong impression. 2 days onwards I am observing. There is no use. So, coming to the point back, here I am going to say the value called what, I will say some 8. 8 is called filled value with what elements? 4. So, A, it is going to contain something like this. Now, I will go for next, same mechanism I will take. Shape, I will write it here. What is the shape I am writing? 2 comma 2, I will write it with 8. A, you print it 2 by 2 matrix filled with what? 8. Which data type? Int type. Now I will go for filling the same thing. Follow this. Here I am writing 3 comma 2 comma 2, etc. Here I am going to say like this. What is happening? 3 matrices with 2 rows and 2 columns with a value called 8. Like this. Are you following me? So not only this data, any value you can fill it. 9 I am going to say. 3 like this. So say this A like this, it is going to come like this. Are you getting my point? Yes. Now, coming to point back, this is about which matrix? Full matrix we are going to talk. Next, I am going to enter into identity matrix. Go to that, change the syntax once. Shape, comma, what is that value? Fill value, comma, D type. Used for building any matrix, either 1D or 2D or ND with what? Fill value. Next, I am going to take it. 6th function I am going to take. Identity function I will take it. Identity function, which is a very important also. All of them are important. I want to fill any matrix with whatever the value I like it. What is that? Completely full. Zeros matrix, zeros function. Ones means ones function like that. Full means any value which is filled completely in that matrix. ND array object only will be coming. ND array object. A is of which type? I did not print the type of A. Type of A I will print it. It is called what? ND array object only. Next, I am going to enter into the next one is called identity. Identity, I will take it. Identity matrix, I will take it. Okay. What is this now? Variable name is equal to numpy dot what? Identity. Identity matrix, I am going to take it. I'm going to take it here. N comma D type I will take it. What is this N? Number of rows and columns. Identity matrix, you might be knowing it. Identity matrix means what? Principal diagonal elements are 1 and rest of the above and below the principal diagonals are zeros. Suppose if you take 2 by 2 identity matrix, 1, 0, 0, 1. Principal diagonal elements are what here? This one is the principal diagonal elements. Product is called what? 1 into 1 is called 1. Right? So coming to back to this line, this is the data what we have. 2 into 2, this is called the matrix. So here, which matrix I am going to build? Either 2 by 2 matrix or whatever the matrix you can do, you can build it. A is equal to NP dot identity of, I say 3 comma I wrote it. Print A, you see 1.0, you observe it 1.0 etc. Principal diagonal elements are 1. If you say the next comma, what I am writing? Int. So you say A here, I am getting what? 100, 100, 010, 001. I hope that you are getting 1111 like this, you are getting it. Are able to follow? Now, so it is going to give you always only square matrix. Square matrix means rows and columns are equal. I'll say 4 here. It is going to print you what? Print of what? A comma type of A. Type of A. It is going to give you 4 by 4 matrix. See, the principal diagonal elements are like this. So above the principal diagonal elements are called what? 0. Below the principal diagonal elements are called what? Also 0. So this is called which matrix? Identity matrix. Identity matrix is always square matrix only. Rows and columns are equal. That is called square matrix. A dot endim. If I write it. A dot endim, if I say, it will give you 2. A dot shape, if you say, it will be like this. Are you following this? So like this, you need to take care into consideration. Now I'm going to take up another type of small mechanism. I will attempt it to do this. So I say here 2 comma 2 I am saying 2 comma 2 I am saying. So I'm going to say 2 comma 2, just I am attempting it and it is not going to work out here. It is shape is not taking here. So I'll try to do last and final. 3 I will do it. So it is going to give you bracket. This you need to remove it. So it is going to give you the matrix like this. Identity matrix is given. Did you understand this? Now go to this. This is comes under the mechanism called what? Identity matrix. So how many functions are there? A range, zeros, ones, full identity. These are comes under object creation of what? End array. Tomorrow class when I come back, H stack and V stack I will discuss. That are very simple. And tomorrow class I'll discuss both of them and I'll move forward. And I'll introduce tomorrow indexing and the next is called what? Slicing. Very, very important. Basic indexing, basic slicing and advanced indexing, advanced slicing. If you sit quiet and calm in the class, nothing will come. And try to come to the class with some aim. Only just coming and sitting in the class and leaving the class at 8:45, nothing will come to you. Students in online, I hope you understand about this kind of thing. I'll upload the documentation, what is available with me, with all the examples. Try to practice it and come for the day next tomorrow. Very important concept. Come with some fresh mind, refresh it and come to this class. Otherwise, sleepy faces by seeing, I'm only getting problem. Okay, take care. All the best. Well, I already told you 4 into 3, 3 into 4, 6 into 2, 2 into 6, 2 comma 3 comma 2. Full day long. Yesterday only, na? You're sleeping, that's why you are not repeating. Middle of it, you are sleeping when I'm explaining. I'm observing. That's why you are asking that. Wait one. Students in online, any doubts are there? Put across. Any doubt, students? You can raise your hand. I can go for it.